In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Every time you do possess a piece of land and want to construct a house of yours, what will you do? Obviously, once you do have the money, people will go to the architect to get it designed, to get a map of it. Obviously, it is something which must be done as a first step. Because if at all it was not meticulously done, obviously the construction is not going to be a good one. And later on, you do have to repent and regret about how did you construct your house just upon your own whims. The construction of a house is, although something really important, one of the most important, one of the very important projects a person have to do in one's life. But still there is another thing which is maybe 100 times or even 100,000 times more important than even the construction of a house. That thing is called our life. Our life is obviously, it is nothing is as important to us as our life. Nothing is as important to us as our life. And what the life comprises, it comprises time. We are given certain decades in our life. Every decade gets divided into the years. Every year gets divided into the months. Every month gets divided into weeks and days, and every, so it is actually the time we do have. Now, I think it is important enough, rather, it is extremely important that we should do our utmost to get our life designed. Mean, we need to decide what we are going to do in our life, what we are going to do our life. Some of these things are obviously going to be done by the compulsion, like the compulsion of earning money. Because unless and until we don't do that, we will not be able to fulfill our needs, not even our desires. So we have to decide actually whatever our necessities are, whatever my passions are, whatever I am going to do in my life. Some of these things are going to be done by the compulsion, while another some of these are going to be done just as a hobby, just because we love doing that. Another some of these are going to be done as a great cause in our life. Dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad, I think that we should be very careful while designing our life. We need to pay reasonably good importance to it actually, because it matters, and it matters really a lot. Rather, maybe it is everything for us, because knowing clearly, knowing clearly is the first step towards working upon it. Our work is going to be very much unorganized and quite a scattered one if at all we are doing it without a proper map. Although there is a difference between the construction of between the map of the house and between the map of the life. The map of the house means that once it is constructed, Maybe you might complete the construction of it within few months, and then obviously it cannot be changed. It can be altered. It can be somewhat modified. It cannot be changed because to get a totally new map of it, you do have to demolish it first. And demolition, obviously, it is not that easy because you recently have spent a lot of money upon it. And now, as far the life is concerned, it can be changed. We can keep changing it. We can keep changing it. It is not forever. Alterations are obviously can be done. Upgradation can be done. It can be modified, but also we can set a totally new priorities as well, which are just the very opposite of what we used to do in our previous life. It is possible. But again, even if we are changing it, modifying it, altering it, bringing some sort of radical change, a kind of even a paradigm shift, but still it must have to be done as a first step. And we need to be very careful about it. We need to be very careful about it. We should always keep paying attention to it. We should always keep paying attention. A mentor of mine said, it's never too early to set a goal, and it's never too late to change it. I think we should take care of our life and we should take care of the map. We need to set priorities. We need to set priorities. We need to take care of these priorities. It is something really important. It is something really essential. It must be given a due weightage because if at all we are not paying proper attention to it, maybe we are wasting our time, we are wasting our precious amount of time, we are wasting our life. We need to avoid wasting our life.